Hello everyone and welcome to today's meditation session. Today we are going to meditate on a very special but quite common meditation technique called Antar yatra. Antar can be translated as inner and yatra as a journey or trip. So Antar yatra is an inner trip, spiritual trip towards from the outside towards the innermost, and from physical body towards knowledge. But not only this, from the realm of energies or Shakti towards the realm of Gyan or spiritual knowledge. So, in this way, it is not only a trip from mundane to high or spiritual, but is also a trip from already quite spiritual energies, but energies as they are. And we can say energies of Muladhara and Swadhisthana from towards Gyan. Or we can even say that Antar yatra is a Kundalini flow from the gross Kundalini in Muladhara to the most refined Kundalini, or as it even can be called Kundalini anymore, in Sahasrara, or area between Nirvana and Sahasrara. So, in order to do this, we need to change the awareness from energies to spiritual knowledge. So we are going to transverse it both symbolically and spiritually. Symbolically, we will transverse the path from the bottom of the spine towards the top of the head. And in some way, we will really lead energy from the bottom of the spine to the top of the head. But in terms of awareness, we will change the perception from the energy, feeling of energies, to the perception of highest spiritual knowledge. So let's start. Let us sit comfortably with our spine erect. Let us gently just be mindful of our breath and breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And slowly engage ourselves into the feeling of energies. Let us try to feel the energies as they are. And let us try to feel the energy in Shakti Kendra, or center of energies, at the bottom of the spine. Let us feel the energies there. Now, let us slowly lift our awareness from the bottom of the spine towards the top of the spine, and from the top of the spine towards the top of the head. Slowly let us change the awareness And let us see how energies change, how awareness change, how realities change. And let us slowly try to switch between the feeling of energies towards the feeling of knowledge, perception of knowledge, but not any knowledge, but spiritual knowledge, or highest realities. Let us slowly transverse the path towards the top of the head. And when we are in the top of the head, or Gyan Kendra, center of knowledge, let us feel the inner knowledge. What can be the inner knowledge? Can we feel it, or can we perceive it? Is it even still a consciousness, or is it so refined consciousness that is in some way even beyond consciousness? Because this is not knowledge about some algebraic equations or some outer knowledge. This is, in the end, inner knowledge, spiritual knowledge. The feeling to know something, that something is, and to really know what it is. Not only that there is something, but a bit more. So let us try to come to this state of trying to perceive inner realities, higher realities of the soul, spirits, and so forth. And now let us come back from the top of the head towards the bottom of the spine. Slowly through the center of Anant Kendra, or bliss center in the heart realm, down towards the Shakti Kendra in the bottom of the spine. And let us feel this change in perception from energy towards bliss in heart area, and from bliss towards highest knowledge on the top of the head. And once again, let's go down and a few times up. Let's just follow this line of Sushumna. Let us follow this line of refinement of Kundalini flow from the bottom of the spine towards the top of the head. And just breathe in and breathe out, and be aware of everything that is along this path. The central column, Sushumna, spinal cord, if we wish, we can even align the breathing with coming up and down the spine. Inhalation and exhalation with coming up and down the spine. Or we can just feel the inner realities of all the conscious energies along the way. We can even try to be aware of the colors that are placed in between the bottom of the spine towards the top of the head. We can be aware of any vibrations, sounds that are in this range, and gently go up and down the spine. And once we feel that, we acknowledge that there is a change in perception, that there is even something more than ananda or bliss, and that this is some kind of spiritual knowledge in the top of the head. We can make a last few rounds and the last few breaths, and then slowly finish with this meditation. So this was Antar yatra, or inner trip, spiritual journey. I hope that you enjoyed it. Have a nice time and see you soon.